Mic was muted. My bad. I forgot I had muted the mic while I had the background playing. So let's start again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is Kenyon Ellis, aka The Kid. Welcome, Atlanta DJ Zone Tech Tuesday Live. You're here with The Kid. Tonight we're gonna be doing something special. We're gonna do a walkthrough of a program, a brand new program from downloading, installation to actual streaming. So if you're used to using OBS, this may be a lot easier because with OBS, it's the basics. It only has the basics built into it. But this program has a lot of stuff that in order for OBS, you have to go and search and download and install plugins in order to make it work. But this one has stuff built into it. Now, I just checked out a comparison video with another YouTuber another YouTuber and streamer that was asked to do, well, he gets paid for it now, but he did a similarity between the two. And there were some features in it that if you're using OBS now, this may be a program that you want to switch to. Now, the thing is, it's not as powerful as OBS because it's a new program. OBS has a whole bunch of features in it basically the plugins and the scripts allows OBS to be way more powerful than this. But if you're a person just now getting started, this may be a program that you want to look into if OBS is a little complex for you. So, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up while the program is installing or while stuff is going on. I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to create in this program that I already have in OBS that may look a lot complex. So you may get to see what I have that may look complex, but I'm going to make it look a lot easier in this program. Now, I have never used this program. I don't have it installed on any of my computers. I just watched the video, kind of walked through and saw what he done because there may be some stuff that I may have a little difficulty in, but the way that he went through it, it operates just like OBS. So enough of it. Let's get into it. First, let's go to the website. Let me get my shared screen up. Hold on a second. I need to move this to this screen. Don't have my glasses. Let me see what Eric just said. Something. Yeah, I might need to open that full screen. I'm sending it to my larger screen. Sound went out after the countdown. Yeah, I had my mic muted while the countdown was going on, so you couldn't hear everything I was doing in the background. So once I saw that you got sent that note, I went ahead and turned my mic back on. So everything should be good now as for that. Let me get this. Let me get this back on so I can also control stuff over here too and see what's going on. Just this. Okay, let me do my audio. I don't need it on, so there we go. Audio is muted. Don't need the audio on the TV because I'm the only person talking, so we're not gonna worry about that. All right, so now I can see the comments. what's going on. And I need to move that to another screen. But let's go ahead and get a bare screen up so I can install the program. All right, so the name of the program is called Prism Studio. So you would need to go to prismlive.com. And do we have full screens? Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and do the download. I'm on a Windows computer and I'm downloading it twice. Okay, so all right, now a lot of stuff that you don't see me doing is a lot of Microsoft related stuff. So you won't see the actual installation on it until I move everything over to another screen. Which I don't know if that's necessary, but all right, let me see what you said this time. Demo. All right. So I should be back now. Let me know if I'm back. I should be back live now. Computer did a damn restart while I was in the middle of moving screens. So let me know if audio should be good. All right, let me get both of my screens back up. All right, so that screen is up. And I think I had a restart by AVG. So now I'm getting a lot of stuff from AVG to pop up. What in the world is this? Okay. All right, let me get my other screen back up. Okay, so everything's good. Audio is good. Everything's back up. All right, so let me get program. I'm not for sure if it finished installing, but let me find it. All right, let me move this screen up here. And now let me do my shared screen. Camera's trying to get in focus. Oh, settings. All right, I'm gonna share this desktop screen over here, and I'm gonna run through and I'm gonna do clear this desktop. So got a clean slate. All right, I had a program installed. I accidentally clicked on it twice, but here we go doing the install. Now I'm on Windows 10. So I'm gonna get Microsoft. Microsoft is gonna ask me because it's not something that's in the Microsoft store or the App Store for Microsoft. So you're gonna have to click install anyway. And here it is running in the background. Okay, it's about to get ready to run. Any day now. All right, here we go. This is the actual install. Now, one thing, how I have my set, how I have my all my computers, everything. I have data and program and operating system completely separate. I put everything either on different partitions or different drives. So what I'm about to do now, or what I'm probably going to do in a few seconds, if it asks me, is something that's going to be different from what you're going to do. But right now it says now I can actually. This is the install. So the install I wanted to stay on C. If I want to change, if I want to install it to a different location, I can. But as for the installation, I want to stay and for the language is English. So I guess it started install that quick, huh? All right, trying to get my cursor back over here. All right, click on start. Yeah, for those of you that haven't seen this, let's see. This is an alternative to OBS. Now, OBS is going to have a lot more. OBS itself by itself is very basic. You don't have a lot of the features that you see me and a lot of other people do. OBS Studio is very basic. Now, to make it a little bit more complex, to get a lot of more stuff into it, you have to go to obsprojects.com and go into the plugins tab, and go and find plugins and install the plugins. Once you install the plugins, then you enable them in OBS, and then you could use a lot more features. Now, this program right here, Prism Studio, has some features that you would have to get plugins for OBS, but it has built into it. So right here, this is where I think this is where you can get your social media and everything set up. So, oh no, this is login. So I'm just gonna do my login with Facebook. All right, let me move this over. So, yeah, I guess it don't matter because I'm not using. This is the. I may not even know what this password is. So, it's, okay, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, there we go. All right, so basically, you could choose whatever account that you want to link in order to log in. All right, so this is the main page right here. Prism Lab has launched. This is like the welcome page. New effects. So you can do filters on here. Drag and drop windows. Decorate screen. All right, so forth for that. So let's go ahead and close this and open up the screen completely. Now, the comparison between OBS and and this program is pretty much the same. You have the screen over here. This is your main output screen, and then you have your preview screen over here, which in OBS there is a tab called Studio that you can click to enable it on and off if you never used it. It's a pretty good thing to have if you have multiple scenes. If you have multiple scenes, then you might want to use that because you can view a program that you're preparing to open while you haven't one open. So that way you don't open something and it's not ready for you to open it. So I guess this is your transition to where you can transition what you have from your preview over. So this is your cut. Sources right here. No, scenes right here, sources, and your audio music, which it's the same as OBS. And you can also You could move these around. Like me, I have mine's. Won't let me do it. There we go. Usually have mine set up like this. So I have a lot more room at the bottom for other stuff, but I'm not for sure if there's anything else that I need to put down here. So we're gonna make the sources a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on there. Now you got your go live button, you got your record, you got your different media sources up here: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, some Chinese or Thailand. Can't tell what that is. Naver TV, V Live Band, and a few others, as well as you can do RTMP, which if you want to add like not Instagram, but what's the other one? Instagram. If you want to add Instagram, you could do RTMP. So right here is your channels. And then everything along here as for camera. Okay, they don't give you. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I guess this is a filter. You want to add filters to your source. If you want to draw onto your source or whatever. So this is, I guess this would be like whiteboard that you will have. Clear that out. This is what is this? I think this is Prism GIF. Oh no, this is Prism stickers, to where you can add stickers. Check that out. Now to do this in OBS, you have to find plugins in order to do this. This is the preview screen. Click here, and you have on your right hand side, you have your screen. That's your actual output, and this is your pre-output screen. So I can change, I can do this, I can do a different sticker. Let's see, all. And see right now, all this is preview. This is not what's going out to my stream. Just this one right here with the bird is going out to the stream. And then when I'm ready to transition over into that, then I click that and boom, it's output. So you can play around and do whatever you need to do over on the left side. And then when you're ready to transition it into your stream, then you hit this key or your transition button to move it over. So now I'm gonna clear that out. And how do I get rid of that? Okay, so yes. Okay, so everything, all these are added to my sources, which that's cool. Yeah, that makes it a lot more sources, but you know, you got to learn to manage it. So now I don't have anything set up. So that one, this is a whiteboard. This is like a whiteboard. What do they call it? Drawing mode. Drawing mode, to where you can basically write on your screen, which is a feature that I have, the plugin I have installed in OBS. And this makes it a lot easier because in OBS, you have to go through settings to enable it, and then you have to add shortcut keys in order to change around. But here they have everything right here, which this is really cool. I like this. So with like this type show, when I'm using it and I need to do drawings or whatever, I can do it because I have a tablet. So I pull my tablet out and I start drawing on the screen, which makes it a lot easier to display and mention things live. All right, let me check up on y'all comments. I'm gonna try to stay up to date with keeping up. Yeah, Prism Studio is free, just like OBS. OBS Studio is free, and then OBS also have a version called what is it called? It's been so long since I mentioned it, but there's another version of OBS which is partially free. If you want all the features and everything, if you're like a Twitch or gamer or whatever, and you want all the overlays, the layouts, the text, fonts, and everything, you want everything to be set up on your stream, then that's a paid feature. I haven't used that so long. It's not OBS Studio. It's OBS Streamlabs. That's what it's called. OBS Streamlabs, because Streamlabs have incorporated with OBS. OBS is an open source program, which is the reason why it's free. And with it being open source, it's free. There's many developers that's incorporated in OBS that makes it free. So that's what's up. What's up? Going through, checking in with everybody. Steve, okay, link for you. Trying to keep up with the comments before I move on. Streamlabs, yep, Streamlabs OBS. But you should. Nah. I don't recommend anybody use Streamlabs OBS unless you're doing gaming and you want to go ahead and jump into it and get everything done, and you willing to pay for it. Yes. Oh, that's Streamlabs. All right, so I guess right now I'm caught up with the comments. So, like I said, real quick for those of you that just came in, I've installed Prism Live, Prism Studio Live, or Prism Studio, and it's basically set up in the same format as OBS. I moved my scenes to the left side like I usually do, so it by default it was set up like this to where you have your scenes. Your scenes are your different clips, and you can have like different types of scenes set up to where when you flip over or when you change over to a different angle, like for instance, I have a scene set up for my main cam, which is set up right here, and then I also have scenes that use my overhead cam. When I want to toggle between the two, that's where it's created in scenes. Now, inside of scenes is what you have called sources. Sources is all basically what it is all your sources, is everything that you have inside that scene to incorporate. That's your video, that's your audio, your media, your text, everything that's inside of there that makes up your actual source. So right there, that's these two are the most important. Then you have your audio mixer, which right here, let me do some muting on it so it's not doing anything, but it's set up the same way. And this is set up in OBS. If you have studio mode set up, you have a screen like this to where you have your preview and then you have your main out. And I'm gonna do this again real quick in case anybody didn't show it. I went over here and added some stickers to show the difference. Your preview shows what you're about to broadcast. Your main screen is what being played now. So when I added a few birds, and these are stickers, which this is cool. OBS do not have this feature. It doesn't have this feature, or you have to find it as a plugin. So right now, this is a preview. This, if I was actually streaming, it would not be broadcast because this is what everybody see. When I'm ready to transition and have everything set up on this screen to where I'm ready to stream it, then I would transition or cut it over. Now then at this time, if I want to add more, then I can add a lot more. So I can add the bombs, or now let me just do some writing. And this is another feature too. OBS has this feature. It's called whiteboard, but you have to get it as a plugin. So this makes it a whole lot better because you don't have to go through and download plugins in order to make it work. Now, I don't know if in the future or whatever they will have Prism Live to where it can either incorporate plugins from OBS, or if they have their own store full of plugins that can make it more compatible with OBS. But right now, OBS overall will probably lead over this because they have a lot of features that's here, which this is probably where they got a lot of their features from. They got a lot of features from OBS and incorporated directly into the application. So I added some grass there, but this is not being seen yet. So let me add. I guess this is supposed to be a sun. Like I said, I got a tablet pad that I can use. Yeah, this is an ugly sun. So, like I said, you can do a lot of stuff. And this right now, if I was setting it up, this is how it would look. And then when I'm ready for it to go to the stream, then boom, I will cut it over. And now this is my first source, or excuse me, my first scene. I always get those mixed up. I can create new scenes with different stuff and incorporate it into it as well. So let's go ahead, clear that out, get rid of all these birds. And really I can just go here and just start. And as you can see, it's still being played on my output, even after I cleared everything out. But when I switch over, it's back to empty again. So let's move on because I have not started. I'm just going through trying to get familiar with everything based on what I saw. These are stickers, which you have a whole bunch of them, and I'm sure they probably will start adding more along the way to where you can add stickers into your stream. All right, and this is wait a minute, that one, Prism stickers. Oh, these are gifts. Let's see, this is crying LeBron. And now this feature where the sizing and everything, they've added this into OBS 28, which is the new version, which I don't suggest getting yet. It's still a beta. The promo stream that I did, I'm using 28 beta as a test, but I'm not doing any streaming like what I'm doing here. So this one, you can take GIFs and add it to your stream. And like I said, this is not broadcast into my stream until I do this. Now it's broadcast. And once I can go here, I can clear it out and then back to here. All right, so that's that. This is for, you can also incorporate music. You can add streaming. You can add your not Mixcloud, but you can add your Spotify. I think your iTunes and a lot of music, but this is just music on here. But I may run into that feature to where you can add your streaming stuff, your streaming music sources into as well. And okay, this is to add. And I mean, it's set up. They pretty much copied a lot of this stuff from OBS, which I mean, that's a good thing because somebody that's used OBS, you'll be able to jump in and be able to take off on it real quick. All right, let's see what the comments are right now before I get too far ahead. All right, nope, you already saw that one. Okay, yeah, discussing something personal. I just saw something pop up and I didn't know whether I need to bring it up on screen. But that's to add your media. And what is this last one? Oh, this one, I'm gonna be doing something new real soon. I'm gonna be doing gaming, but I'm gonna be doing gaming from a mobile device instead of PC or a gaming system like PlayStation or Xbox. I'm gonna be doing gaming from my phone and my iPad, playing a specific game that I like to play, to where you can see how to play it and you know how you can play it or whatever. And in between all the advertisements, I will pop up on the screen and interact with people until the advertisements are over, and then I get back into the game. And I'll probably be doing a lot of those streams, a lot. And what I'm probably going to do in each stream, I'm going to play from the beginning of a point all the way back to the next, until that point starts over again. So you see me play the game from beginning to the end of one level or one stage. Right now on my phone, I think I'm at level 160 or something like that. Always. Oh, I'm at level 160, but when I get ready to start it, when I do the introduction on it, I'm gonna do it from my iPad and I'm gonna start from level one, from the beginning. So people that haven't played that game and not familiar with it, you'll be able to see how it takes off. But then later on, I'm gonna start back playing from my phone because I have a lot of stuff on here that makes me go through this game real quick. So that's going to be coming up probably before the end of this week. I may even get started on it tonight. It's just going to be a pop-up thing. I'm going to do it to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook as gaming. So this right here, this last feature, this connects to your phone. This will allow me to put my what I have displayed on my phone into my stream. So while I'm doing stuff on my phone, it'll be incorporated in the stream. So now let's see how to add this. Now I could do USB, which may be easier, but I don't see my cable. It's my cable. I think this is my cable right here. Of course, you know, a hardwire connection will always be better to use. So if you can, try to use a hardwire connection. In this case, which is USB. Now, if you look in the top left corner, in the top corner, I could do Wi-Fi. I could do Wi-Fi, or I could do USB. And you may or may not be able to see it with the StreamYard logo on top of Prism. Let's see, because he didn't show how this works, but I'm curious to see how it works. All right, so I'm changing over to USB. So it's not. What do I need to add? I need to add an app. Connect via USB. I got it connected to a hub. I'm gonna go over here and connect it directly into the front port of the computer. Take a look at my mic. It's saying that it's not set up yet. Okay, it's not what I need. Do I need to open up? Okay, so what do I need to do to make this work? Okay, let's see if I need to download an app, because I think that's probably what I'm missing. Oh, yeah, I am. I forgot. I'm looking at it. It's showing up right here on a different screen. Let me drag and drop it. So for iPhone users, you're going to have to go and download this plugin, or this going to have to download this app from the App Store. So let me go ahead and download that. Now this is cool because, well, I haven't really researched the plugin to do this yet. I haven't researched the plugin to do this yet for OBS. All right, let me put this inside so my fan. All right, so I have to enable. Oh, I will be right back. I got some upstairs I need to be tended to. Be right back in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that while I'm up here. All right, gentlemen, I'm back. Um, the application is installed. So don't need this window anymore. Let's plug the phone back in. And let's find it and open it. So now I'm opening up the app. And it's asking me, like I did when I first started, what I want to connect, which account I want to connect. So I'm using my Facebook account to connect into it. It's asking me now, Prism Live would like to access your camera. Prism Live would like to access your microphone. And is asking Prism Live would like to access your photos. And now it's asking to send notifications. All right, so now I'm up and I have my screen. It's asking, it's giving me a welcome screen. Create your own playlist. Play songs or video continuously by adding them to your playlist. And so now I have my actual screen is using my camera. Okay, but it's still not connecting. Unless there's something else I'm not doing. Okay, so I don't know how this is. Oh, okay. So now, because down at the bottom, there's just like on your camera, you have the option for camera, video, square, um, um, not landscape, but panoramic. You have a feature like that to change your different type of camera modes. So here you have connect, which is to connect to the PC. You have one to go live, which you can go live directly from the phone, to do video if you want to record video, and if you want to take photos. So right now, I had it in live mode because I didn't see it. So now I need to go there, and then it is asking me to scan a QR code. Scan the QR code via Prism PC to connect to your mobile camera. But that may be related to Wi-Fi. So let's try Wi-Fi since it's asking that. Okay, let's see. Okay, where is the QR code? Oh, you got to add a source. So go to sources, and a lot of these sources are the same as in OBS. I have to go to Prism Camera, or no, excuse me, not camera, Prism Mobile. Click OK. I'm going to leave it with that same name. All right, so now I got the QR code, which now I don't think I could use USB. So this was the feature that I was missing. Which I think I still got to scan the QR code. And so now it's asking me, how do I want to connect? Do I want to connect camera, or do I want to connect screen? Let's try camera. So, man, this is awesome, because in OBS, and a lot of you guys know that I went through a lot of different apps and plugins to try to get mobile devices and phones to use as webcam. So now I have my iPhone. I didn't have to download anything. Let's do video, just video only. I guess resolution is doing 720. I would want it a little bit higher, but I guess if I switch, let's see if I switch my camera around and use my rear camera. Yeah, still don't give me that option. I would want to use my 1080. Now this is awesome. This is awesome. So now I didn't have to use anything special. I didn't have to buy any programs. I didn't have to buy any different um, um, apps from the App Store, or lease anything, or whatever. It works natively with my phone. And even though it's 720, it's still good. And I can add multiple phones. I'm going to be adding my other two phones. I'll probably use those two more than I use these. But this right here, this is one of the things that I was looking for. I was looking for this to work. And let's see. if I want to resize it. I may have to, let's see if it works. Okay, man, this is just like OBS. Transform, fit to screen, which, okay, hold on. Let me try, because I did, transform. Okay, I did the shortcut and it didn't work. Oh, no, that definitely is not going to work. Okay, so right now it's using my native, okay, I see you, Eric. Eric is already using it, using his cams. So I don't know. This is a feature that I need. This is a feature that I definitely need to take advantage. If you got a lot of old phones, but they still have good cameras on them, this is the opportunity to where you can have multiple cameras in order to get the angles. But now we kind of covered pretty much the basics besides setting up for the actual stream, which we can get to that point. Let's this is your settings. You got settings in a different location. The cogwheel is your settings, and then you have settings here, and then you have settings up here too. So settings, you have your general information. You have your output, your audio setups. I mean, man, this is like, now the only thing it does 1080, it doesn't do 4K, which the only place you really want to use 4K is YouTube and maybe Twitch. I'm not for sure. Steven, let me know if is Twitch a 4K platform? All right, let me click on some of these. Okay. I should just clicked on the last one. Okay. Now is Twitch, can you use 4K on Twitch? I mean, I'm on Twitch and I have two 4K cameras. I use two Logitech Brios in here. I don't use the C920s anymore. Got rid of those. I got one left, but it's not working. So I really don't use those anymore. But this is awesome. This would make everything a lot easier to transition. Now, if I was able to take and export all my stuff from OBS into here, that will be even better instead of trying to rebuild it. So now, in just a second, I got to run back upstairs again. Get ready, because I'm going to show you my OBS, and then I'm going to take that OBS and build it into Prism. So I will be right back in, and I think my mic is muted. Is my mic muted? Yep, my mic was muted the whole time, and I didn't see it. Well, anyway, if you've been keeping up, right now at this point, everything on here is awesome. I got the Prism to work with my phone. I had to download the app. You have to go and download the app, and then you add in a source. It won't work until you add in a source. Once you add in a source, and I'm gonna try something different this time. I did it with I did it with something different. Let's do Prism Camera 2. Keyboard's not connected. So right now I'm using USB. Okay, now it's using my Logitech Brio. That's why. That's because I use camera. I didn't use mobile. So now go back. Need to go mobile. Do mobile 2. And have to open up the app again. I shouldn't have to scan the QR code. So okay, they don't have it. The to use it with the cable is not working yet. It's not available right now. It says coming soon. So you can only do it with Wi-Fi. Now the only problem that you're going to have there, or something that you might want to look at before you start using it, that is to make sure the latency um, between your audio and your video is out of sync. If you're doing something like DJing and you're doing something with your hands and the audio is not matching, you may have to go in and offset it by adding a delay, which I'm sure they probably have that built in too. So, okay, it's disconnecting for some reason. Okay, now it's asking me to scan the QR code again. So I'm scanning the new QR code. This time I'm going to do screen, which at this point is probably going to add my phone screen into Prism. And then I'm going to hit connect. And it's doing the screen broadcast. The screen broadcast feature that's on the iPhone is doing that. So I want to do that, and I'm leaving my microphone off because I don't want it to record from there. And there it goes. So now what you're looking at what's on my actual phone. This is a list of all my apps. This is my actual phone. I don't know if I can show you the actual screen, but this right here, man, this is a game changer right here. And this is what you have on the app. Make it full screen. Let's do. I don't know which one is this. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Okay, so this is my full screen. This is what you see on the app. If you want to add media, you can add music. I don't know where this music comes from because I didn't know that this was on my phone. So this is built in. This is stuff that's built in into the app. You see the one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, y'all, let's rock that. Now this is what's on my device. May not be able to hear it. All right, so playlist, video playlist. This is videos on my phone. Music playlist. All right, if I want to do text. Oh, goodness. Lower thirds. 2-line lower thirds. And this is on my phone. Oh, my goodness. This is. Okay, they don't have a lot, but I guess with a new app, with everything being new. Let's see, hide after motion is complete. And got widgets. Oh yeah, widgets. This is the one where you can and I didn't know that they had it here. This is where you can have all your widgets for your comments. Okay, so removing all those. And we're going to disconnect. So now I'm disconnected. If I need to go back and do anything else, then I would need to if I need to do anything else, then I would need to go back into it and scan the QR again by adding another um, adding another source. Like I said, if you go into sources, go into sources, click on the plus to add, and add mobile. Click OK, select your name. It gives you a QR code. You take your device with the app open. So you're going to have the app installed on each device. Scan that, and that will connect. And like I said, this is only for wireless. For in the next, I guess in the next couple weeks or somewhere along the future, they have it set up so you'll be able to do it wired. Which in that point, it will cut down on the latency between audio and video. So this is really cool. This will have me doing some stuff that will take me longer to figure out in OBS, but it'll take me a lot less time. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there was any other comments. So right now, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me clear. See if I can select all. Okay, I can I can select all. Hit delete. Clear all that out. When I come back, I'm gonna do um, I'm gonna do my OBS. I'm gonna show you my OBS. I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to create, and then I'm gonna create it using here. So you'll be able to see a lot more features than what I've shown, and how to integrate stuff between the two ether. I'll be right back in just a second. Remind me when I come back to turn my mic on because I'm probably gonna forget. All right, guys, I will be right back. All right. So I'm back on screen now. Let me make sure my mic is on now, and it's not. Testing. And I think that's the wrong mic. Okay, this is the mic I need on. This one, I don't need mic. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me make sure I at least got one of these mics on. Okay, I got the right mic on. All right. So what I'm about to do now, I'm about to show you two scenes that I have in OBS created. It's the newest scenes that I've done. I created them for the Pandemic Games and Entertainment group for whenever I DJ live there. That's what they're for. So that's what, whenever you see me DJ from there, those are the two sources that you'll see me doing. So I need to do now, I don't necessarily have to turn on my equipment, but you do need to see my decks in order to see how I have it set up. So let me get everything uncovered. So as long as I don't have anything moved, everything should be straight. So now I got to open up OBS. All right, I got my OBS open. Let's get these. All right, so why is it not showing? All right, so let me see how I'm gonna be able to get both of these screens. I can do it. I just need to figure out what am I missing to do it. Okay, I got it. And I'm gonna have to do another screen. Hold on a second. Gotta get another video source connected. Okay. All right, got my OBS set up right there. Get. Okay, you don't want
entire screen. But it's not showing. All right, let me figure out how to get this, because I want to get both of them to show up on screen at the same time. So I want to remove that one. And I'm not for sure that I can share. Not for sure I can share multiple ones at the same time. Window. I see it. And it's still not sharing it. Where do I need to take it to share it? So now I can't show you. It won't let me show. It won't let me show my OBS screen. There we go. All right, this is my OBS screen. This is my main, which I need to disable. I need to disable that. That is the filter that I use in the promo. If you've seen the Pixar face filter, I need to turn that off. Okay, can't see that, so I don't know what that says. All right, I got to add another source. I add the same one. All right, let's try that again. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff added mine because I make mine a little bit more complex. and I probably can't do it now. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to drop off my StreamYard cam so y'all won't be able to see me. Test, test. Had the wrong mic. Test. I got 2 Streamlabs open. Test, test. Test, test. So did you hear me now, or did you hear me at first? Because I had 2 screens open, and only had the mic enabled on one. I may have had the mic enabled on the wrong screen. I may have had the wrong mic enabled on the wrong screen, but I did had one mic enabled, and it was the one that I was using earlier. The reason you probably hear me now because I got both mics. What I did, I opened up StreamYards. I opened up StreamYard twice in 2 different browsers. I opened up one so I can have full screen ability to where I can see everything full screen, and then I have another one open to where I can see the comments and be able to make changes, which worked out a lot easier for me last time. Yep, gentlemen, I am really done. I went through and my um, created my scenes that I had in OBS in Prism Live Studio, which I mean, it is almost identical. I mean, everything is not in the exact same place, but all the features that are in OBS are actually about in that same application. So if you're familiar with OBS, it'll be a lot easier to migrate over. So since now I have it installed on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the other one, and I'm gonna set up the gaming thing. I may even start a trial tonight, just to get wet with it, and then in the next coming days, I continuously to play from from the beginning of the game, and then I jump to where I'm using my phone. But yeah, this is something I'm going to be using. I'm still not getting rid of OBS, but I'm gonna be using it to see how good that it's going to be with certain things that I want to use, and make sure that it works correctly. Um, the feature where Prism Mobile, connecting to your mobile device and using USB, that's something that I'm looking forward to, and I hope they get that running very soon. But anyway, we're about to sign out. Thank everybody. Thank y'all guys for joining in. Even if you couldn't hear me, I'm sure you kind of understood what I was saying. I kind of got lost into trying to get certain features that I couldn't figure out how I did it in OBS. I mean, it wasn't a matter of trying to get it, trying to find it in Prism. It was a matter of what did I do to create it, because I went backwards doing it. I did it with I started with the overhead and then made all the changes to the main next. But when I did Prism, I did main first and then overhead. So I probably should have did it in the way that I did it there, which would recall me to what I did. But I think I got everything. The only issue that I have is that if I'm wearing red, it's gonna mess up everything, because the magenta is gonna just throw it all off. And I think when I was working on it the other day, I didn't have any red on. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to isolate it to one particular area, which shouldn't be that hard. I just gotta think about it. Right now my head is not into it, but I get it figured out. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Eric, good night. Eric, hope you sleep well. Thank Stephen for tuning in. Who else? I can't remember who else tuned in, because I didn't see a lot of comments. But all right, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. This is the kid. I'm out. See y'all next week. Another Atlanta DJ Zone Tech Tuesday Live. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that like to let me know that you did learn something, that there was something there, that something here that you pulled off of it. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you'll know the next time I'm going live with another Tech Tuesday, because I usually do this last minute. It's a last minute decision, and I'm trying to get out of it, but right now, with time and everything, is usually last minute. And also make sure you ring that bell notification, so at that last minute you'll be able to know when I'm doing it. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is the kid. I'm out, y'all. Peace.